right after. So I'm hesitant. So I might be more involved than when I left the house. The first time. Earlier. Not sure why I chose both ways to do this ride that involve lots of traffic related to the high school and the younger schools as well. Just the quickest routes from my house and to my house. If the seat wasn't being an annoyance, if I just went straight, this whole street turns into my street after a few minutes, I would just go straight home. But there's 3 hills before I turn into my street. I don't want to deal with that right now. Might have to go up one hill, maybe the quicker way. When I went up earlier, doesn't take that long. It's not that bad. Like a day when I get 2 rides in, whether they're short or long, or one, or they're somewhere in the middle. 2 medium, 2 short, 2 long, 1 short, 1 long, 1 medium. Get those miles in. I think I went around 10 miles, as the guy asked, ironically. Maybe 11, maybe 12, maybe 8, maybe 9, maybe 10. Don't know, because not exactly sure how far both rides were separately to know together, since neither were that far compared to my normal rides. Takes forever. Blissful. Wonderful. Not sure why it took so long with so many cars. And the lady even pressed the walk on button. So I guess they just got there at the wrong time for the cycle before I did. Or they weren't over the sensor underneath. I have this cool thing, and I don't know how many parts of Portland. I was watching the Dustin Klein video a few weeks ago, and there are certain spaces at certain stoplights that they have it. So if you're on your bike, they have it's like a sensor for bikes, but it's more like a little button, so you can run over it. You could hit it with your wheel, or you could tap it with your foot, and it does the same thing like it would with the car. It registers that someone's waiting on a bike, and then it'll change the lights accordingly a few seconds after. I thought it was cool. Kind of surprised none in my area. There's so many, even if it's just one or two cities, there's so many cyclists in the Bay Area. Maybe one day, maybe it's kind of expensive to do, so I gotta put it on the ground and then connect it to the light underneath. I think there's also a little camera too that goes along with it, something like that. I forget. There's something next to the light that has to do with it. Alright, this hill isn't all bad. And then it takes me right by where we just were a few minutes ago. It's not that bad though. It has energy and gear ratio that's alright to good at climbing, or very good. Lighter the bike, the more appropriate and appreciative as well. Not bad. Feeling the burn. So I hit this little hump incline across the street. Then it's downhill and straight away most of the way back for a few minutes, like 5-6 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on how fast I go. Oh. The lightheaded again. Walk for a couple minutes. I guess the tortilla chips, avocado and sour cream didn't help as much as I thought. I hoped it would. Guess I need to stock up on some water. I forgot to. I didn't expect her to respond that quick.